Hey, what's going on, folks? It is Mitch here, and I am back with another daily video. Before we get into the video today, I just want to take the time to say thank you to each and every one of you who supports the channel by hitting the subscribe button, by hitting the like button, by leaving comments on each and every video. From the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you guys once again. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Listen, I'm feeling so much joy. I'm feeling so much happiness just to be alive. We have to make sure that each and every day, no matter what situation, what uphill battles we may be facing in life, to find our gratitude, to really ground ourselves that, we are alive. I mean, right now while I'm shooting this video, looking out of the windshield of my car, I see the nice blue sky. I see the trees, the fall colors of the leaves, these nice bright red leaves right in front of me. The weather is a little chilly here on the East Coast, but instead of looking at it as a cold December day, I'm just seeing all of the beauty that is inside Mother Nature right here as I make this video for you guys. We all experience ups and downs in life, and that's part of the life journey. One day you could just be feeling like you're on top of the world and you go to sleep, and the next day you wake up and it feels like you're just falling off a cliff. There's going to be ups and downs. It's just natural. But I truly believe that we have control of our emotions, we have control of our decisions, we have control in how we perceive this life. And I'm just feeling so much happiness and so much joy and so much gratitude just to be alive. Like, no matter what your job situation is, maybe you're unemployed or maybe you just got a new promotion, at the end of the day, it's not going to make you happy of what you're doing to produce an income. It doesn't make you happy what types of clothes you wear. It doesn't make you happy what kind of car you drive. Everything is from the inside. And I've learned that lesson, and it's a great lesson to be learned because, I realized that materialistic items don't make me a good person. Not having certain materialistic items doesn't make me a bad person. I'm just so grateful to be able to wake up every day. I mean, I have 10 fingers, I have 10 toes, or 4 fingers and a thumb, and as people say, and my lungs are healthy, my heart is healthy. I have some free time when I get out of work, so, I spend it with my wife. I'll hop on some video games, but I also work out basically every single day. And when I start my workout, sometimes it's hard for me to get into a good routine, but once I kind of break a sweat, I really start to connect to my body, and I realize why I started working out in the first place. And it's just like, I truly believe that we can find gratitude in every single day. There's 8 billion people on planet Earth, and everybody is going to have a story to tell. Everybody is not born in the same neighborhood. Not everybody is born in the same circumstances. I understand that. Some people are privileged more than others. But at the end of the day, each and every one of us can look inside and find that happiness and find the gratitude for, the peoples that actually show you unconditional love. The people that when you see with your eyes put a natural smile on your face. The people that, make you genuinely feel good inside. It's such a strong feeling to have that gratitude. And I think it's very, very important, as I said many times throughout this video already, to find that gratitude. There's always going to be someone that is in a better situation than you and I, and there's always going to be a person that is in a worse situation than you and I. But if those people are walking behind you, you should still hold the door open for those people. You know, we get so caught up in the status of one another, what other people possess as items, what kind of house they live in, what kind of car they drive, the clothes they wear, the shoes they wear. And at the end of the day, it's all nonsense. If you break it down, we are all just souls having a human experience. At the end of the day, we are all trying to figure out life and what is best for our life story, putting food on the table for our kids, putting money into our retirement funds, working another day so that we can pay the bills that are lined up in our future. And when you break it down to that level and you see that everybody has these responsibilities of paying bills, and you know, we all have to eat food to keep our body going. When you break it down to that survival level, we are all in it together. And just having that realization kind of puts you at peace. Like, I just genuinely sit here in my car and just enjoy the journey of life. I remember I was talking to my mom last night, and they're getting ready for retirement in a few years, and my stepdad recently just sold the family business, so you know, he's going to be looking for other opportunities to still bring money into the household, because my mom has a little bit time left working. And her and I were talking, and he wanted to do kind of like this big celebration of selling the business, but unfortunately he didn't sell the business at such a high price that they can both retire, which was the original plan. Sometimes things don't work out as we plan for. And, you know, she was saying that she didn't really feel like celebrating it because it's kind of like a hurdle in the road. Like, the plan of opening up this family business and selling it for a high amount of money didn't come to fruition. And, you know, it's kind of like a stepping stone. She still has some time to work to make sure that they will be good for when they do retire. So, you know, he has to figure out his next chapter in life here. But, you know, she said, you know, I woke up this morning, I was grateful I still had a good paying job. She got a workout in, really enjoyed that workout, took a nice hot shower, and then she was chatting with me on the phone, and when she was on her iPad, and she just had a really peaceful day. And it was all her perspective. It was all in her mind's eye on how she was going to perceive this day with this big event that happened in their life, and how she was going to take her next step forward. And it was just so powerful, because she could have dwelled on how this plan of the family business didn't go according to plan, but she took the high road. She elevated to that next level to still find the joy in the day. And I think that's what we all need to do. You know, we all want to live in a comfortable way where, you know, we can have money stored away. We can have nice materialistic items. We can live in a house that has a functioning heat and AC system, and have plenty of food for our kids and our families and for ourselves. And, you know, Christmas is coming up. We all like to give gifts and be able to share that Christmas gift giving. But at the end of the day, you know, as I always say to my wife and to my parents, the greatest gift in life for me is them, because they show me so much unconditional love. They show me such grace. They see me evolving into the man that I should be evolving. They see my kindness. They see my good spirit, my positivity, my hard work ethic. And I think we need to relate with people a little bit more on that. Like, if you're at your job and, you know, someone is just walking by and you see them do a task that was good, be like, yeah, man, you've been doing a great job. I've been seeing your hard work. Like, I just told my coworker that because he's a new coworker and he's still getting the ropes. And I was like, man, you're doing really well. He's like, thanks, man. I'm trying to figure it all out. I'm like, you're doing well. Just, if you ever need anything from our department, just go ahead and give us a call, and we always got your back. And you should have just seen the smile that lit up on his face. It was so genuine. And, we have so much magic in this day-to-day life that to experience, to be in the present moment, no matter what you're going through, and, just enjoy the journey of this life. Because I would tell you, an example I have here is I recently ran my first marathon. For some of you don't know what a marathon is, it's a 26.2 mile running race. So you run 26.2 miles. And prior to that race, I trained 18 weeks constantly, 5 to 6 runs per week, and each week I would increase the amount of miles that I was running. And now that it's been some time since I accomplished that marathon, I'm not training towards a marathon because it's going to be at the end of next year. So I have these winter months, so I've kind of revamped my workout routine. I'm doing more weightlifting now in my garage because I have a nice little weight set and stuff there. But I really, really enjoyed those 18 weeks of training for that marathon. It was good for me mentally, it was good for me physically, it was good for me spiritually. And then what I started to notice is as the days went by after I accomplished the marathon, like I was longing for something. Like, it's like, yeah, that was cool, I accomplished it, but now what am I going to do? So the last week or so, I've kind of revamped my workout routine, and I'm not that I'm not taking my workouts as seriously, but they're more casual now. And I kind of took that pressure off of myself to be working so hard towards something, because I loved that feeling of that accomplishment of training for the marathon and finally accomplishing that marathon. But now with nothing really scheduled through these winter months, I was like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. So last night I had a real good workout, and I put everything into perspective. I know once the weather starts warming up, I'm going to be able to sign up for some more Spartan races and a marathon at the end of the year. So I'll have plenty of time to train for that. But it's all perspective. And what that taught me is we can accomplish these goals, but that feeling of accomplishment will eventually wash away. You will be on a high note for a little bit, and then with time, it's going to wash away. So, with that being said, it's not going to last forever. So it's really important to enjoy the journey. When I was training for those 18 weeks, I enjoyed every single mile that I ran. It was so much fun. I was inspired. I was motivated. And I can't wait to train for my next one to be back on that grind. But now that I'm not, I'm putting things into perspective. I'm still working out. I'm still healthy. I'm still well. And I'm not missing out on anything right now. I have everything that I need in this moment in time, and I'm so grateful for it. It's just a powerful feeling just to be basically in love with this life. Like, no matter what your circumstances, no matter what environment you were raised in, as you start to get older, the veil of your perspective starts to be lifted off, and you start to see things, hopefully, for what this life is. And I just found that I have so much control over my reality that I'm not going to let reality control my perspective. It's kind of like I take this step back, this bird's eye view, and I see what's in front of me. I wake up, I see the situation I am in, and I'm so blessed for it. I'm so grateful. I'm super humble type of person. You know, when I go to eat dinner at night, I just thank the universe for the food that is on my plate. When I see my wife, I just think to the universe, thank you for blessing me with such a lovely woman that genuinely, unconditionally loves me and supports me in the different roads that I go down in life. And, you know, we all have that support group, that core amount of people in life. Sometimes we don't think we necessarily do, but I would rather have 2 or 3 people that are in a core group than, you know, having just 20 or 30 acquaintances. I like to keep my circles small. And at the end of the day, you know, this is the life that we experience. So, you know, you're seeing things out of your 2 eyes. I'm seeing things out of my 2 eyes. And the perspective is different. I remember hearing this one thing that really resonated with me. It's like, if you put 4 people in a room, 1 person in each corner, they're all going to have a different perspective. So you could have a different perspective than some of your family members, to your coworkers, to your friends that are sitting at the table with you at a Friday night, cracking open a few cold ones, playing some video games, or, you know, whatever it may be. You know, I just think more people need to just realize what this life is, that we do get this opportunity right now to be alive. I know people talk about reincarnations and their past lives, and they can do meditations to relive some of those memories in those past lives, but what I know now is that I'm in this reality now. I wake up to this reality each and every day. My mind, my consciousness is alive right now in this reality of life. So, you know, I'm going to enjoy this life as much as I can. And that's a promise that I've made to myself, that, you know, not everything is guaranteed. You know, you see people, unfortunately, pass over to the other side earlier than others. In life, every single day, there's events that happen to people every single day that are unfortunate events. And may the universe bless them with a life of peace and happiness as they have crossed over. But, you know, it's not all guaranteed. And we need to realize that, you know, what we are living right now is so precious. It's so magical. And one day we're not going to be in this realm. You know, and it seems like, you know, sometimes the days drag on, but, you know, I'm just very, very grateful for these days. So, you know, I'm going to enjoy them to the best of my abilities. I hope this video resonated with you guys. It was on my heart, it was on my soul, it was on my mind. So before I close out the video here, just want to give you guys a little update on how the channel is progressing towards becoming a YouTube partner for getting monetized. We are a little less than 200 subscribers away from reaching 1,000. So thank you to each and every one of you who has subscribed to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. And we're less than 1,000 watch hours overall to reaching the goal of 4,000 watch hours to also be eligible for monetization. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you for your 20 minutes about for this video for you guys to watch it. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.